Welcome. Okay, well, in case you haven't noticed, we have a very talented and handsome man joining us as our bro host today. You know him from being a part of one of the biggest boy bands of all time, NSYNC.
Yes!
You can also catch him weeknights as host of GSN's hit game show, Common Knowledge, and on podcast One's Two Cups of Joe, streaming on Apple Podcasts. It's Joey Fatale.
We talked about this.
Thank you. Huh?
You came to visit us,
Yes.
and the last time you came to visit us, we were like, you should be a bro host. You'd be awesome.
And you
We're
made
very
it
happy
happen,
you're
so
here.
thank you.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
We love having
Thank you
you.
guys.
But we do have to ask a question, Joe.
All right.
Are you ready to keep it real with some girl chat?
I am ready to keep real with some good chat.
Yes. He doesn't know how to be anything else.
All right,
That's true.
let's hop to it. Joey, it was recently revealed that you were a part of one of the year's biggest hit shows, The Masked Singer.
Crazy.
Yes, you were unveiled as the man behind the rabbit.
Yes.
I knew it.
I was jumping around. How did you know?
I know his voice. I know your voice. I know your moves. I've been following you a long time. I said, that's him.
Well, a lot of people, too, they were looking, they were like, wait a minute, I think we know those thighs, because they got big old legs. So they're like, those thighs. They don't, but they did. People were finding it out. It was a blast. It was a lot of fun doing
So
it.
now, Joey, when you first signed up for the show, did you have any idea it would become such a phenomenon?
No, not at all. I mean, I've seen some of the show in Asia, actually. I think it's either Thailand or something like that. They had the show, and they told me about it. I went online, looked at it, and I saw, like, okay, it was a weird, interesting mask. And they're like, no, we're going to have a lot more elaborate costumes. And I was like, you know what? I did Dance with the Stars. I kind of understand the idea of the whole thing of what they're getting at. And I was like, you know what? This seems like fun. Why not?
Yeah.
And the people that are doing it, I mean, you had Gladys Knight, you had T-Pain, you had Donny Osmond, you had Rumor Willis. So they had a lot of great people that were just, it was a blast. And we didn't know. That was the cool thing and crazy thing about it, is we honestly really did not know until
Who
like
the
towards
other-
the end of
Who
it.
the other people were?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Were you guessing too the whole time?
Oh, yeah, no, we couldn't even hear everybody's performances either. So I only heard the performance right before I was supposed to go up.
No
so there was one time
way.
I heard Monster perform. I've only heard, like, Lion perform one time. And that's the only names that we knew because we had no idea who they were.
Oh, wow.
That's cool. So how hard was it to keep your little secret all this time?
I ain't gonna lie, it was a pain in the ass.
Why?
Because that's the thing. I mean, people were like, oh, because the minute I was doing stuff for Common Knowledge, and they were like, oh, all the interviews were like, are you the rabbit? Are you the rabbit? And I'm like, no. Like, dead. I could not, and I apologize for everybody I lied to. I'm sorry. But it was a fun lie.
Of course.
That's all.
Yeah.
Right.
It was one of those
Good
things
fun.
where it was a non, you had to sign an NDA and all that
Yeah.
stuff. And it was, again, it was one of those things where you just go, let's have fun and let's just do it. And that's the thing. I picked the songs that I did, and I just had fun doing it.
And it reminded people what a great voice you have as
People
well.
didn't know. That's right, people.
Let them know.
I'm not lip syncing. I'm in syncing, but I also sing.
That's right.
I love that.
Let them know. Okay, now, Joey, now that the show's coming back for season 2, are there any people that you'd like to see get their mask on?
I don't know. There's some people here that I know that do sing, so that would be kind of fun to have. You never know.
That would be so much fun, right, eh?
Amazing.
Would you be willing to do it?
I totally would
Would you
do
do
it.
it?
Yeah.
And the question is, vocally, would they be able to tell the difference between you and Tia?
Maybe.
But they hide your vocals a little bit.
No,
No,
they don't
only
hide the
the
vocals,
voice.
only when you speak.
Yeah,
when you
the voice.
sing, it is live. There's no tracks and that kind of
Oh,
sense.
that's
I mean,
cool.
Or voice.
I think for some of the non-singers that really weren't, they did have some sort of tracks to carry them a little bit.
Right,
because
right.
again, you want to help them out. They're not trying to be like, oh, well, this guy or woman cannot sing at all.
Right.
So they help out as much as they can.
Was it
but
hard
Okay.
to sing in
Yeah,
the mask?
it was.
Okay. Was it hot?
It was hot. People like us, they're fans. You have a cool
Yeah.
pack. No, we didn't have anything. We did have people that did help us 24/7. Anytime we were like turning around, because the very first time, and I've said this before in the interviews, I was claustrophobic.
Oh, yeah. So
and
am
I
I.
never had that until I got older, which was weird.
Yeah.
But you're literally, the head is right here. You hear everything bouncing back at you. You have in-ear monitors, though, in, so you hear the music at least.
Okay.
But the microphone, they'll literally always keep telling you, can you put the mic closer? I'm like, how can I put it closer? There's a mask.
Yeah.
I can't.
Right.
It's not happening. So it was one of those things where you're singing out and you're trying to do the best you can, but it was definitely hot. It was like the minute the performance was done, I wanted to rip it off, but they're like, no, you got an interview with Nick. And I'm like, oh, great. This is going to be fun. So every
Yeah.
time during rehearsals, I took it off, but then I had to literally calm myself down to kind of go focus. Okay, let's see what let's figure this out.
Oh, wow.
And now I
That's
have to try to
crazy.
answer questions to people.
So hearing that, would you still do it?
Yeah, I think I would.
It's
If you
fun.
do it.
I think you guys
do
both
it,
do
I'll
either
do
one.
it,
That'd be
Adrian.
amazing.
I think that would be fun.
See, the thing is, we can't know. We can't know.
Yeah.
You gonna do it?
I would.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Would you
hey,
do it?
yeah, Oh, no.
Why?
And see, but that's the beauty part about this show, though. Even if you might not be a quote-unquote singer, and you can sing, You can do it.
She can
Yeah,
sing.
she can sing.
She can sing.
See,
Trust us.
I think I know some people. I can make some phone calls.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. It
Great.
was a blast. Thank you. Thank you.
Up next, a study by quizco.com recently unmasked the one thing men hate during the most with their wives. Shopping. That's right. The study found that the average man gets bored after just 26 minutes of shopping with their woman. Some of men's
26
biggest
minutes.
gripes include being hungry or thirsty, overly busy stores, or having to miss a television show or a sports game. In fact, 1 in 4 men admitted to getting so fed up they decided to abandon their partner and just go home.
Wow.
So, Joy, it's Friday night, your girl just got paid. Would you be going down to shopping with her?
Exactly.
No, yes, I would. No, I would. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. Yeah.
Oh, good God.
And I always do the depends on how long.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's the
Yeah,
limit?
what's too
the
long?
time limit for you?
Long enough. You
Like
know?
what?
But look, like
Honestly,
26
no.
minutes?
You know what? Again, I know women is in the sense of they want to look good, they want to feel good. You have to make sure that they're going shopping at the right day, at the right time,
That is
right
true.
time of month. You don't want to get them mad.
Let
because
them know.
They may not feel good, or
Yeah.
they're bloated, or
Yeah.
they're mad. That may take the dressing and the shopping a lot
Yes.
longer.
Yeah.
So what I do is to make sure, okay, we cool, we happy, we good, we're good.
Yeah.
So let's go shopping. I don't know. I mean, I've done an hour, 2 hours. I mean, it doesn't bother
Okay.
me. I wouldn't mind it.
good.
Especially if they're going to the lingerie shopping.
Oh,
Yes.
Then I'll stay all day long.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
All the way.
I hear that.
What?
I have the opposite problem in my life.
Oh, really?
You guys know that I hate shopping.
I'm with you. I hate
Oh
shopping,
my,
too.
I do
Nope.
not enjoy
Don't
shopping
like it.
at all. Walking into a store and randomly just looking around sounds like torture to me. I like to walk into the
Right.
store. I know exactly what I'm here for. I'm looking for a button-down shirt. Boom. I know where to go. I know my size, and I walk
But
right out
I
the door.
understand that, and it's different though, because you're looking for clothes. What happens if you see a purse or some brand new shoes?
No, I swear you
Still
guys,
same?
same. Now, my husband is different. My husband loves to shop. Israel could spend all day at the mall. I'll be like, nah, boo, I'm good. I'm gonna meet you up at the food court. Like, I will go eat. I want to sit
Let's
there.
flip the question. So if you would go shopping with Israel, how long would you last?
Not very long.
Like what?
20
So
minutes?
you're-
Legit, like,
you're
I've gone
done.
and been like, I'm gonna go sit in the car. I'm good.
Like how long was it? Was it like 25 minutes?
Nah,
30?
I've given him like 2 hours.
Okay.
That's like
not
we're
bad.
still just perusing and shopping.
Adrian, I don't
He
understand.
likes that.
How could you not love shopping?
I
it's
hate it.
so much fun.
At
What
times
is
it can
fun
be,
about
but then it gets
it?
frustrating though. At
You
times.
make
I
it
don't like to
fun.
spend money.
You walk through like Macy's first. You check out the clearance rack for the shoes. Then you got to go stop by Cinnabon and you got to go get yourself a little Cinnabon. You got to go buy hot dog on the stick, get the lemonade. You know, there's
That
so
sounds
much.
like, literally, am I bugging?
What?
That sounds like torture.
Yeah, no.
No,
That's why my husband and I are
but
very
you can make it
compatible.
fun. You
We
got
don't
a
care.
husband. If you're going with your man, it's so cool to take him inside the fitting room with him and make him pick.
Yeah,
what
I
he
do that all
likes
day
on
long.
you.
Yeah, sign me up.
Yes.
I don't think it'll allow me, but sign me up.
It's
And
so
I definitely
romantic.
don't try on clothes. I
hate
never,
that, right?
ever try on clothes. I will take that home. If it works, it works. If it doesn't,
Yeah,
it
but a
doesn't.
lot of men, I do the same thing though too. Though a lot of times I'll come in, I'm like, look at that, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks good. And then I'll get home and I'm like, oh, my thighs are too big. I can't put jeans
But see,
on.
Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror in the dressing room?
The worst
I don't know
lighting.
what it is.
It's the
It's the
lighting.
worst lighting,
It's the
and
lighting.
it makes you look so much bigger.
Yes.
I hate that. But you know, you have kids, Joey?
I do.
Do you take your kids shopping with you? 'Cause-
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah,
My
that's-
older one, yeah, she's 17, so she's
Oh,
graduating.
okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have a
Okay.
17-year-old?
This gray shows people.
Wow.
And
What's
how's
that
that?
like?
It's busy. No, it's really interesting because me and her, even with her, she's usually like as far as like fashionable, meaning like she's not gonna go out. I'm like, okay, you know, you're going to prom soon. Let's get
Yeah,
a dress. She'll
yeah.
get a dress, but she'll be like, does this look okay? And I'm looking at her going, I don't know, it looks cool to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't have that kind of sense. But I do try to help her out, obviously, because she's a grown woman and she's
Yeah, yeah,
17
yeah.
and she's growing. So I'm like, don't wear that. Look, you can't wear that. Don't wear that top because you can't wear that. But you know,
Uh-huh.
it's weird, especially when I'm by myself and with her. It is
Yeah.
weird because I'm sitting there going, hi, I'm not the creeper. I'm waiting for my daughter.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about it. I'm just like, all right. You waiting for your wife? Like, no. Okay.
cute.
Yeah, but it's she does pretty well though.
I think it's so cool that you shop with your daughter,
I think,
though.
I think
It's
that is
That's
interesting.
such daddy-daughter time.
Yeah.
I love that.
Especially when daddy's bringing the credit card.
Oh, well,
Yes.
that's of
Okay.
course.
I will say this.
Daddy's cool when that happens.
I love it. Well, from shopping for a wardrobe to shopping for a wife. One user on the website Quora recently asked this in-depth question to the readers. You ready for it?
Okay.
Is a man shallow if he wants a beautiful wife? I got a yes over here. I got a lot of
No.
no's over there.
All
One
right.
person said it's fine as long as the man doesn't criticize others who don't meet his standards of beauty. However, another person said the man should face the same criticism as a gold-digging woman who wants to only marry a wealthy man. So, would you all fault a man for only wanting to say I do to a 10?
Yeah, but are we assuming that his definition of beautiful is
physical attributes.
aesthetic?
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
could say a beautiful woman is a woman with a beautiful heart and a beautiful
Yep.
personality and
I agree.
all the essence of...
No.
But if it's
let's keep it
specifically
real.
just a look.
Let's be honest. When you meet somebody and you see somebody across the room, I don't see your heart and your personality.
Right.
I see your face,
Like,
and that's what we're
ooh,
initially attracted to.
That girl's hot. She got a brain on her.
Exactly.
see
Nobody
that.
says that.
I do
but
say that.
Yeah, me
you
too.
say that from afar. You can see
So
somebody's
you can look at me
heart.
and be like, yo, that's a smart man.
You just became more attractive to me here, sitting here and having a good opinion.
Okay, but that's in a conversation.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
talking
saying from across the
based
room.
from across the room.
Yeah.
You're not seeing someone's heart. And what I'm saying is, even if visually, what everyone thinks is attractive
Is
is
different.
not the same. In Spanish, they have a saying that says, "Para los gustos hicieron los colores."
Bless you.
It means it means for different tastes. You know, that's why God created a rainbow.
Yeah.
Because everybody likes something different. I've had literally low-key arguments with my team, and I'll be like, this girl's mad pretty. They'll be like, no, she's not. Or I'll think a guy is, hello,
We had that.
MCM on a daily basis here. I'm like, oh my God, he's so attractive. Lonnie's like, no, he's not. But to me, he is. To her, he may not be. Someone she thinks is hot. So it's whatever you find
Right.
beautiful. And you should marry a girl you think is a 10.
But I
For you.
think, but my opinion, yes, she may be beautiful, just like you said.
Yeah.
And from afar, she may be amazing, but she may be not cool or not nice.
That's true.
In that sense, when you see it, same thing with a guy. I
Yeah.
think there's a lot of good-looking guys out there, and you're like, hey, and he's, you know, like the model type, and all they do is work out. They have no personality.
Right. True.
So a lot of people, all of a sudden, you see pretty women with heavier set, funny guys going, oh, why? And they're like, well, because he makes me laugh. That's, that's what I like. That's what's sexy to me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And again, it's just like you said, it's I think to each his own.
Yeah, because what may be beautiful to one person. So if this person is like, yo, I only want to marry a 10, and to him, that girl really is a 10 to him.
I think, okay, so...
So I never dated
get
a
what
10,
you-
but I dated 5 2s. Does that count?
Okay, oh my God.
That count? Sorry.
I'm trying to think, okay. I think I'm with Jeannie on this, but I'm trying to find a way on how to explain it. For me, I do think it's important to be attracted to the person.
Yes.
But I feel like if you only want to be with that person because of a physical attribute, and you want to get married and you want that marriage to be successful, sweetie, that's not going to sustain your marriage. After a while, those looks fade. I mean, just looking at my son, everybody always says, oh my God, he's so gorgeous. He has these, gorgeous blue eyes. But that kid gets on my nerves sometimes, and sometimes he's just ugly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think to have a marriage sustained, I think you have to be attracted to the person, but physical attributes aren't everything.
So
it might
yes.
just be the icing on the cake. It can't be the cake itself. Do you know what I mean?
But you got to find them
Yeah,
attractive.
but you have to find them attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all missing the whole point of the
What?
question as
What?
usual.
What?
They said if a man wants a beautiful wife, is he shallow?
Yes.
And
No.
That's all I was asking
If he
for.
only wants,
Yeah.
if he,
No.
Yes, because I think, like I said, if the person could be beautiful, but if there's no depth to that person,
Yes.
or maybe the same goals that you don't have, again, you can have a relationship with that person and be like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, and you're beautiful, and you guys get along. But then as it starts to go, is it, do you want kids? Or what's the relationship?
Yeah,
oh,
the thing.
I like Chinese food. Do you like Italian? No, I
All of
don't.
that.
And then it becomes where you want to eat. I don't know where you want to eat. Well, now you just became ugly.
yes, yes.